1, 2, here, elbow, hit, close line. I tore my meniscus on my left knee a few weeks ago. I took a few days off before getting back into training. As martial artists, we often find ourselves having to train with injuries. But before we do, assess your injury. Be honest with yourself about how severe it is and what kind of impact it has on your training. If you're experiencing pain or discomfort that prevents you from doing the drill or technique, it's essential that you take a break and consult a physician. As martial artists, we often get back into training too soon after an injury and push ourselves too hard. It's crucial that we listen to our body and prioritize recovery over training. One of the biggest challenges when training with an injury is finding ways to modify the techniques or the drills that still allow us to train but not further injure ourselves. You need to slow down for safety, and you also need to be aware of any bad habits that you're developing as you make those modifications that you may have to work at getting rid of once you're better. It might be better for you just to skip that drill or that technique for now. For more long-term injuries or permanent challenges, it may involve you changing the art in order to fit you. That involves understanding the principles behind the techniques and the drills, making the adjustments so that you can continue to train but not violate any of the principles. As for me, I would continue to teach and train, but I would be selective in the drills and the techniques that I do and making modifications as needed. Because of my knee, I'm going to do things a lot slower, and I got to make sure that I don't pivot. So I may, if I have to pivot, I'll do this instead of just pivoting just to save my knee for the time being. I think whenever you got an injury, you got to be careful. What I'm doing to compensate to be able to train while I'm injured, am I creating a bad habit that I'm going to have to get rid of once I heal up? So that's something to be conscious of. But I don't think, I think this is a reasonable compromise there. But as she throws the right punch, I'm going to go, and the left lead, she throws the right punch, I'm going to block far, so like 1, 2. Then from this position, I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a 2-bone strike right on the neck this way. Then I'm going to collapse down into an elbow here. Then I'm going to come in, palm heel that way. Then I rotate and do a clothesline going that way. So it's going to be 1, 2, hit. Elbow's going to make it go back. I like to capture her arm this way. That's going to keep her in the conversation. It also gives me the opportunity to break the arm this way and come back. If I don't have that habit, I may not have that option to do that. But from here, from the 2-bone strike, I elbow, and then I can come in and just do a clothesline. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, elbow, palm, heel, and then head here. And then from here, I could always reverse it, do an arm bar here, and then just go and clothesline again. So on this side, it's going to be 1, 2, stiff. Notice that I'm stepping outside. I could even step on the foot if I wanted to, but then I'd have to get off the foot because I need her in the right lead. So I just elbow, palm, heel, and then I can just rotate here. I could also just knee smash and grab the other foot down. Here, I block left, hit the ribs, come up, come down. Now, a lot of this, when I come in here and I do the 1-bone strike in the neck, remember on the baton, the target was a collarbone because I had a hard object. With my wrist, I'm just going to go right into the neck. But what I like to do is to capture arm this way. That is better than if I do this. If I'm here, this hand is committed to holding on here. I have to disengage to do anything with it, and that's going to take time, and it's going to maybe be a little harder. Or if I'm here and I'm here, she can just pull it out no matter how tight I have it, because there's a hole right there. And also, this is committed. If I'm here, I just, with my lat, I capture the arm this way. It's not that great of a lock. She can still get out of it, but I can still palm heel her because I have front side to rear start, target that way, or I can come in, break the arm that way. It's just sort of in the field of play. It puts me in the center of possibilities. Then if I go down and make a commitment. Now, obviously, if she had a knife or something, this would be a good thing to do. This probably not.